Hey everybody, this is Shawn, Powell, the Exitus Elite guy. You might see me doing a lot of videos right now. I'm probably, if you go to YouTube and do search for Exitus Elite, I know you'll probably see it there quite a bit. I've made hundreds of Exitus Elite videos. Yesterday I made a video. This was the thumbnail I made. We put your first member in for you inside of Exitus Elite. And if you don't know, Exitus Elite is digital products. It's a lot of training. Paul Stevenson is an awesome owner. He's adding training to it on a regular basis. But one of the biggest things about Exitus Elite that a lot of people really don't get is how many $1,000 commissions are being made there, not just by me, but other leaders, but also from brand new people who are coming in. And the Facebook group is just amazing to see people welcome and congratulating this G1000 sale or this G1000 sale, and it just keeps on going. So earlier today, I actually posted something, and I had a couple of email questions. And I thought maybe I'd kind of address that inside of this video here, but I just want to show you how real this is. That's my little boy right here. This was a $1,000 commission that came in recently while we were on the back porch playing with the, burning some weenies and sausages on the fire pit. This was yesterday, y'all. If you look right here, it says 21 hours ago. Here's $500 that came in. So this is a $500 commission. It says $477.70 because that's the part that PayPal makes off of it. They go through goods and services to make sure that they get their part. So I had a couple of questions right here. I'm going to address those questions in just a second, y'all. I'm going to do it on this part right here. But before we get started, y'all, first thing this morning, I got a $500 commission, right? So that was 6 hours ago from the time I'm making this video. Here's this young lady here. She came in. This is a $500 commission. For another one of business, y'all. I absolutely love them. I don't have to worry about the companies ever going under per se because of the fact that they don't pay us. And by not paying us, we pay each other. We get paid immediately. We make 100% commission always. It takes all the stress off that company. And you wind up seeing Exitus Elite and businesses like Newbies on Fire, which is new, but it's been around since like 2014. And it's just still growing and so much more excitement going into this business. If you've seen any of my videos lately, you can tell that I'm really excited about this business. It is awesome. So I just wanted to show you, this was today. I made $600 right here. This was the 500 that came in that, that I was showing yesterday. Might be going the wrong way here. And let me see, and that's going to be it. Okay, what I wanted to show you was, okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to PayPal right now. This is the $600 minus what the part that PayPal has made themselves. And some of you, if you like PayPal, if you don't like PayPal, that's really entirely your choice. I've got some people that do like it, some people who don't. I think it's nice to give people as many options as possible. So I myself have actually got Cash App. I use debit and credit card, PayPal, and Western Union, and Google Pay. I made 2 commissions of $500 in the last, what was it, about 2 weeks ago with Google Pay. It's probably my least chosen one, but nevertheless, it's rock solid. So depending on what country you're in, I had somebody from Nigeria earlier today ask me, could he do this business? This is worldwide. You're not going to have any problems with it. It's just them setting up what works best for them and their place. Nigeria will not allow PayPal at all. I know that. Sometimes you may have to go as far as just use Western Union, but it's a solid way. And again, try to give you people as many choices as you can. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer the $600 real quick here. Transfer it to your bank. Alrighty. And always go down here to the free one. I don't mind waiting a day or 3 or whatever. So $574.50 is going to be the total. And let's review. There you go. And it's usually, within 2 days, it usually pops up there, y'all. So this is $574.50. Yesterday was another $500. So that's basically $1,100 in the last 24 hours that I've sent to my bank account. And to be perfectly honest, y'all, I keep tabs on people that have called me and have reached out to me. So I've got 7 more people now who's interested in coming into Exitus Elite. I had 6 yesterday. 1 already came in, and I had 2 more pop up. For the most part, I've got 7 new people that's looking at coming into it. And what I do is I put the person in for them. Now, what is this going to do? It's actually going to do 2 things, y'all, if you really think about it. Now, the G1000, it's because I have such a high ratio of people coming at the G1000 level that what happens is instead of you having to give up your first person, I'm actually going to supply that first person for you. So I'm going to take a person put in for you. We're going to get you qualified. And that means that every person that you bring into business and your commission is your money. I'm not going to touch any of that, right? So I'm supplying you and saving that part. Secondly, if you didn't know this, a lot of people don't, I don't believe, Exitus Elite, if you get qualified within like the first year, then your second year is actually going to be taken care of for the admin fee. Now, the admin fee for Exitus Elite is $299, right? So in a way, I'm actually saving you $299 for your next year's admin fee, plus I'm keeping you from giving up $1,000. So if it costs you $1,300 or $1,299 for you to come into this business, I'm pretty much saving you the exact same amount that you have to be paying out between the admin fee for next year and for me as well. For the for the pass up, because I'm already supplying that for you. Now, one of the beautiful things about Exitus Elite is all the lower levels, y'all, the G500, the G250, the G100, all that is your money. If you come into G1000 or the highest level, them other levels are never a pass up. This is just money in your pocket. So if you needed that money to upgrade, let's say if you came at G500, like a gentleman did today, and he wants to upgrade pretty soon, well, he could use that money coming down below to help him in the process. Something I have never seen any one-up system do, y'all, this is pretty interesting to me, is Paul Stevenson told me this on the phone the other day. If anybody comes in at the, let's say the $500 level, and they want to upgrade to the 1,000, all they have to do, y'all, is pay the difference between the 500 and the 1,000, which is the $500, right? Then they pay the difference in the admin fee. So for $175 to $299 is only going to be what $124, or I think that's what it is, $124 difference. Do not have to pay the full amount. I have never seen a business do that, and I think that's pretty awesome. So if somebody did come in at the $500 level, they're not losing anything. They're not going to get punished, or there's nothing else about it. It's just going to be them going to the 1,000, and at least by that time they might have already made some sales. At least they're starting getting out the people, and I think that's pretty awesome, y'all. I'm not going to cover everything inside of Exitus Elite, y'all. The last couple of videos I have done, I have really gone all the way through it. I will say this. This is the VSL video right here that takes you through it. It is an excellent page. It's a little less than 9-minute video that really explains this business, how you get paid extremely well. Visit my website, view our products, see testimonials from a lot of people, and contact me. All this information is right here for you. Now, with that being said, y'all, I do want to show you something real quick. It might be better just to go up to it. Give me 2 seconds. I'll show you. One of the questions I had earlier today, and I thought that it really required me, helping people understand. The guy had sent me an email. He's interested in coming into the business. As a matter of fact, he did come in. He did come into the business today after he read my email. But he's talking about how many hours he was working. Would it really be possible for him to be able to make it an online business with the normal life routine that's going on around you, number of hours you're working and stuff of that nature? And I just want you to understand that when I came into online business, I was a single full-time dad. I did restaurants for 26 years. I was averaging 65 hours a week. But over the years, I had many times where I was working over 90 hours a week. And being a single full-time dad to my little boy that was 7 years old at the time when I actually quit my job. So I was trying to figure this out when he was even younger, having to deal with work, the general manager of a restaurant, a very, very busy one on I-40 heading to the beach, if you can imagine what that would be like. My weekends were terrible. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I was working over 40 hours in 3 days, averaging about 42 hours in 3 days. There was barely any sitting down. Usually, I didn't sit down and eat often when it was busy, because if I did, I didn't want to get back up. So, I'm just trying to draw you to kind of conclusions what was going on when I was trying on my day one, the last week of October of 2014, when I first came into online business, and having babysitters, y'all, was just a nightmare. Try to go to work, and then one babysitters wouldn't be here or something crazy, or come home and they'd had the lid off the peanut butter or something, ants everywhere. It's just, I've had horror stories with stuff like that, y'all. But this picture right here, y'all, the reason it meant a lot to me was this was when I first started online business. This was in October of 2014, maybe November, somewhere in the ballpark. And the gears were turning in my head. And that was my little boy. It was just really, really sweet. I had been spending a lot of time, trying to learn how to make videos. And I was using nothing but my phone and a $4 stand at the kitchen table. And I'm telling you what, if you believe in something, you're being sincere, y'all, just open your mouth. That is going to work for you. And I'm not saying that I've evolved a lot, obviously, right? But you know what? It's not about these Mickey Mouse and my zombie popping up and stuff like that, y'all. It's not more, it is about your message. That's the big thing that you need to get across to people. If you believe in the business and you're accessible and you're applying action, you've got your phone telling them, hey, y'all, give me a call. And if you look like you believe it in the video, you know you're going to sound like it and you're going to say the right things on the phone, your chances of getting sales are a lot higher. The chances of you inspiring people is a lot greater. And people are going to follow you because you believe in something. And that's just the truth. A lot of people, they'll follow you and they don't even know what the business is. They'll follow you because of you. You see what I'm saying? People join people. So I wanted to take a second and just read this real quick. It's only one paragraph right here. And let you understand that while I was struggling just like everybody else, exactly how I was getting this done. Many think that working a lot of hours keeps you from making it. In my case, without my son or those hours, talking about all those hours I was working, I never would have been looking in the first place. Everything happens for a reason. I have been home with my son now since he was 7 years old. He's 13 years old now, almost 14 to be honest. I can't describe to you how close we are. Thank God for those hours 6 years ago. My son's medical bills, because that's why I started looking, and my desire to go to my son's field trips that I could never go to. That is what fueled me. This is a picture of my son, and when I first started online business, I used it many a times in Facebook posts, videos, and emails because it is what pushed me to make it and find my way. So, ironically, the thing that y'all are saying is why I can't make it. I don't have enough hours. I don't have enough. Y'all, that's exactly why you should be doing this. And I want you to understand, I was literally getting in the car, first time sitting down on the truck, driving 11 minutes from work on I-40 to home. And that was the only time I'd sit down and I was give slap out. I was done. And when I got home, sometimes I didn't even jump straight in the shower because I was so excited about online business, and I wanted to figure out how to make things work. And I realized, y'all, it was like the first week I was in the Facebook group. I was so green to Facebook, I didn't even know groups existed. I didn't understand any of it, right? But I was lucky enough to stumble into a Facebook group, and I remember the admin in the Facebook group must have thought I was crazy because I love to figure things out, and it just hit me. This was the answer that popped in my head: sincerity. Sincerity is the answer. And I remember writing that post on that message in that Facebook group, and I left. And I was like, I've got it together. It don't matter that I don't know everything yet. What does matter is I'm applying action, and people can see I've got a burn in my stomach that ain't going away. And it fell in place. It wasn't that I was so polished. It was that I was so driven. And I probably looked terrible, y'all. I was skinny. I have gained quite a bit of weight from that time, and my gray beard, man, is a whole lot grayer than the hair I had back then, But I cannot describe to you what being home since my little boy was 7 to almost 14 years old. He's 13 and a half. What it's been like for me and him. I don't ever take this stuff for granted. I really do not. And this picture just reminds me of him sitting up there. We were always really close. Every day off from work was me and him, tied together, watching something, going somewhere, something like that. And all of a sudden, Daddy was making these crazy videos. So he went in there during a video and wanted to sit on my lap. And he said, hey, everybody. And at the end there, he was telling everybody bye. And that was where the video ended. I'm going to tell you the honest truth, y'all. Me and him went everywhere by ourselves, and there was barely ever pictures of us together because I was the one behind the camera. And I just hate to say that, but that's the truth. And this was one of the pictures. It was actually a still frame. If you notice, his hands actually moving, but nobody had ever noticed it before. And it's just something about that. represents all the hours I was working where I came from. And y'all, my dream, this is what pushed me, y'all. I'm trying to tell you what pushed me, was being able to go to field trips with my little boy. I could not go to any of them. And I always dreamed of being able to go eat lunch with my little boy at the schoolhouse. And when I got free from the job, May 7th, 2015, y'all, I did it in 6 months. I busted my tail. I really did. But you know what? Even when I was going to work and I was still working those 14-hour shifts, and I didn't have no sleep at all, or 1 hour sleep, or drooling on the keyboards. If you want to know if you can get electrocuted, I don't think you can, because I know I did it. And I would go to work, and I was bouncing off the walls because I was excited about the possibilities. 26 years in a restaurant, there's no way out. The most money I ever collected was $15,000 in the bank. And next thing I know, here I am free from a job. And, for the first time, I finally got out of my system, working my tail off and getting that work mentality out of my head for work. And now, to be honest, y'all, they can't pay me enough money to keep me to go back to work. Freedom to me and my little boy, I would sit right here all day long and just mash record all day long and just upload. That's what I got to do to keep my freedom. That's the God's honest truth. But I just wanted people to know that, me, just like when I finally got free from the job, May 7th, y'all, I went and ate my little boy at the schoolhouse. I was the only dad there. From May 7th to the end of the year, I ate with my little boy almost every day at school. And when I first realized I was free from the job, I had been home for a month, working my tail off every day, y'all, every day, because I wanted to make sure I made the right decision, right? To me, sitting down with my phone, posting on Facebook, maybe doing a couple of videos, that won't work to me. Working my tail off, to the point I was raw, and I'm just telling you the honest truth, in the restaurant, that was work. There's no comparison to me. So I came home and I worked like crazy, and the sales came, and I started building a name for myself, y'all. But when I got to the schoolhouse, I had a lawnmower in my garage, y'all, that had been there for like 3 years. It was nothing wrong with it. I just worked too many hours, so I hired somebody to, cut the grass and stuff. I love doing landscaping. I love cutting grass, right? I remember going summer times where I honestly could not remember the last time I saw the sun outside. It'd be a rainy day on my days off or something. I was like, wow, next thing I know, it'd be a month before I actually seen the sunshine and be able to enjoy it, So to me, I really look forward to getting on my lawnmower and cutting grass. And I remember one day, y'all, I was sitting outside on the lawnmower cutting grass on this side of the house. And I kept taking deep breaths, and I was looking at the sky. And the sky was beautiful. And something it sunk in that I was free. It took me a month, seriously, a month, after I got free from the job before I realized I was free, because I was so used to working my tail off for that many years. And I just kept taking deep breaths, looking up. And I pure got emotional about it. That's when it hit me that I was really free from a job. And I was just, I put the work in, the money started coming. When it sunk into my little boy, it was when I was going to see him at the schoolhouse. And there's no other dads there. And I'm sitting beside him. And I race motocross, and we got arcade games, and I knew all this stuff, like little boys liking stuff, so all of his little buddies wanted to sit around me. And my little boy is laying here with his head on my shoulder and wouldn't even eat because he was loving up on me. And he enjoyed me being there. He loved the attention that I was getting from his friends. And I know for him, that's when it sunk in, I was free. And, I know that sounds crazy, why, but that's what moved me. That's what pushed me to get myself in gear, find a business I believe in, apply action. Even when the money ain't there, y'all, it don't matter. Just keep getting out there. No matter what, the money's going to come eventually. And be accessible to your people, and just be sincere. Don't try to be some guru. Just let it go. Get over your hang-ups and let it go. When you want your job, when you want your online business to make it more than you care what people think, that's when things start changing. Some of y'all have got to get across these hurdles Online business is not hard, y'all. You got to focus at how you're going to get out to people. You'll have to master that way. Learning that it's okay to screw up. At least I'm moving. I'm learning something. And just keep going. That's when things are going to change. My dad's got Parkinson's. We got to get up very early in the morning tomorrow, and he has surgery. So all day Friday, I'm going to be away, and I did not sleep good last night. I stayed up quite a bit. I was thinking of doing some intros for I was looking some music and stuff like that, maybe change some intros on the beginning of my YouTube channel and stuff for my videos. But so tomorrow I will be gone all day with my dad from 5 o'clock in the morning till may not even come back that same day, maybe the day after. So today has been a really good day, though. I wanted to post a lot of things. I wanted people to know that I really do believe in this business. I believe in the owner, and I've been so comfortable in it that, to me, sitting down and match record is just like breathing, you know. But I was very tired, but I wanted to put out a video. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. If you think you'd like to come into Exitus Elite, y'all, give me a call first, because I give you my downlines link, the next one in line, and you would be coming in underneath them. Now, that's at the G1000. If you plan on coming in at the G500, anything lower, that's fine. Come on in. I do have some training. It's called my 3-generation bonus training. This would be right here. Generation 1 is Miss Adriana, free from the job for about 4 years now, 6-figure earner. Generation 2, y'all, this is locked here. It's going to be Kelly and Jonathan, been free for about 4 years as well. 6-figure earners. We all three love one-up systems. Generation 3 is going to be me right here, and you also going to get Shawn Powell's mega swipe file. And I got you some ad bodies right here, a bunch of them. You're going to have a lot of copy and paste. Headlines, people love to have locations for, just to copy and paste and put stuff in. There's like 54, 55 of them up here, something like that. And then I actually have my proofs of income as well. So these are some of the things that I'm giving you, plus filling in the first person in for you at the G1000. And if you don't know, y'all, the company across the whole board of the whole company makes a 90% sales at the G1000 compared to any others altogether. That's absolutely amazing. I personally have a 20-to-1 ratio of the big sales. These G500s that are coming in now, y'all, they are going to be upgraded. There's no doubt in my mind. They get in the Facebook group and see that money coming in. They'll realize how real it is. But it's still pretty awesome that if they did come into the 500 and they wanted to upgrade, it don't cost them anything extra. They're not being punished for it. It's the same as trying to save your money up to come into it. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I will be making videos a lot coming up in the near future. I'll be posting some more proofs of income as well. And if you need anything, just let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Appreciate it.